Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday and 2025. How about them apples? It is a new year here, and gonna see who pops in the show today. Just hanging out, trying to get the new year started. Um, Trying to get it started on a good note. On trying to get stuff done. Been cleaning up in this room. I wanted to get all of my background hair changed out. I'm gonna work at that and see what just kind of freshen it up, maybe get some new characters back here. And popping in the chat there. First off is my cousin Susan. Hey Ken, what's up, Susan? Hopefully you are having a good year. Back to school, I would imagine this week, maybe some last week. I'm not sure. When the kids started back to school, but now we just kind of get into those. The holidays are over, Christmas is over, New Year's is over, and we are just into those kind of dog days of winter where it's just cold. We've got some snow around here. The last couple of days. And it's probably going to stick around for a bit. First day back was yesterday since we had a snow day on Monday. That's right. You had all of that time off for Christmas break, and then it snows, and you get a snow day. Okay. Simmer down, Chris. Simmer down with your yay snow. Boy, I see they are getting some snow south, like supposed to be some big snow in the Texas area, in like Dallas, because that's where the Ohio State Buckeyes are playing in the Cotton Bowl against Texas, which kind of almost gives them a home field advantage. But they're supposed to get ice and snow, and they can't deal with that stuff down there in Texas. So it's going to make um travel plans for people that are going difficult. Unfortunately, it's not coming to us. Go Longhorns. We know Chris is an LSU fan. I think Chris is a fan of anybody that's playing against the Buckeyes. I think that's probably his MO down there in Louisiana. Chris, how has your new year gone for you so far? I've been seeing a lot of your IG posts. Looks like you're selling like crazy. And cheer for them against Notre Dame. Notre Dame has what? Penn State, right? Notre Dame has Penn State in, what is it, the Sugar Bowl? I forget what bowl game they're actually playing in. But yeah. Boy, that'd be cool to see a Big Ten matchup for the national championship. I would probably rather play Penn State than Notre Dame. Not that Notre Dame's that great, but just I think that we can beat Penn State again. I'm also going to be doing today on the show a mac and cheese review from some viewer mail that I got. Don't think it's the Sugar Bowl because Georgia and Notre Dame played here after that truck drove into the garage. Okay, that's right. I don't know what bowl game they're in then. But we might as well find out man, it's been like a couple of weeks since I've done the show or done a live. It's like, oh, where are all my buttons? Where are all my screens at? And um there we go. Cuz we want to find out right away. First of the new year. Susan, what are you having for lunch today? What is Susan having on her first or her second day back from school or to school? Um we need to find out. And we also need to find out from Susan when she is going to start selling on Whatnot. Because I know she signed up. I know she is going to start selling. And Chris, when is your next show on Whatnot? Just kind of looking through here to see. Oh, today. You have one scheduled today. Doing my first Whatnot show of the year today, so we'll see how that goes. Haven't gone live in a minute on there. So yeah, I just called it up 4 p.m. Eastern time. 4 p.m. Eastern time. Cajun's Toy and Plus show. Disney, Tsum Tsum, and I can't read the rest of it. So I would definitely, I got that bookmark, so it will notify me. Jill is here. And yes, Chris or Jill, Chris did just say yay snow. So I would understand if you wanted to unfriend him. Or, you know, you got mod, well, he has mod status too, so you can't kick him out. But Susan says, well, I'm not at school today. My mom had a surgery today, so I'm at the hospital with her. She did really well and will get to go home today. Very good to hear. So you're not eating lunch yet. Okay, well, shout out to Aunt Neva. And hopefully, yes, her procedure went well for her. And that is good to hear that it did go well. And she is going home today. Jill says never. She wouldn't punk Chris out. Even though he gets on the show and he starts cussing. He starts, you know, that foul mouth of his, yay snow. And here I am repeating it. There might be children watching, Chris. You don't know. So, what else? You probably go down to the cafeteria. I like to go to the hospital cafeterias. I don't like to be at the hospital. I mean, who wants to be at the hospital? Usually that's not like a good thing when you're there. Well, sometimes it is if you're getting repaired and fixed up and back to normal. Uh so yeah, 2025 is here. I've been trying to get things organized, get some stuff uh kind of get back into a true regular schedule, but some of that started with getting things cleaned up. I've been working in this room here. Well, you could probably see there usually, I think you used to be able to see a pile of junk right back here behind me. And I'm cleaning up in here. Still got a lot to do. I put some new shelving out actually in the living room for some inventory because it's cold out in the garage. Plus the garage is all filled. And I have to just kind of get organized so I can make a run at doing some more consistent listing. Hell, I don't even need to be consistent listing on eBay. I just need to list on eBay. I've been very, very bad at that for probably, hell, 2 months or whatever. You know, list a couple things here and there. I have been trying to. The other day, I spent the day getting my store back and healthy, if you will. Going through looking at some old listings. I actually ended all of the listings in my store again. I went through and did like a sell similar. I readjusted pricing. I readjusted like some of the photos and things like that, kind of looked through a lot of the individual listings, lowered some prices on some stuff that has been stale for a while, kind of checking back on some current sold comps, and just getting stuff healthy in the store, looking at my promotions, updating some of my shipping policies that I have. So that takes a while just to kind of go through and get that all organized and get it to a spot that is like I say, getting the store healthy, going through my storefront, changing out some of the photos of like featured items that maybe had sold. It's like I'm featuring an item on there that I don't even have anymore, that's been gone for like a month or two. So I've been working at that, and Jill and I are gearing up to do some whatnot stuff. Jill is actually going to start doing some whatnot shows on her own from her house with a lot of the clothing and stuff that she has. We'll do it through my channel, and then we got to work out, one of the things we got to work out is the shipping logistics of what is going to be the best way to get the stuff, to ship it in a timely manner. I am set up a lot better to do the shipping from here than she would be without me, taking printers and equipment and stuff over to her house. But so that's what we've been working on. Excited about doing that. Excited about seeing Jill do her shows. She'll actually get, to be able to talk during a show, because we all know I like to talk. Speaking of not getting a chance to talk, I'm gonna throw this little ticker across the bottom. Reseller Clickbait Podcast. Tonight is the last of our series of the holiday live tours. Just the way that kind of the New Year's fell, like last Wednesday was actually New Year's Day. So we didn't do it then. We like to kind of do the shows on Wednesday. So tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, because we have special guests on with us. Brian and Tracy from Jack's Treasures. And if there's anybody that can rival my amount of talking, it's Brian. Yes, you missed some of that. Jill is going to start not on her Whatnot channel. She's going to be selling on the SSK promo channel, just because I have, right now a bigger audience than she would. Everything is kind of all collected into the one account anyway. So yes, but Jill is going to start doing shows on her own, and then, like I say, we're trying to figure out the shipping. And there is Amy Beach by Repeat. Yes, I put on, since I'm doing a mac and cheese review today, I thought I'd wear my mac and cheese shirt that Jill had got me. Good to see you, Amy. And yeah, not only is it the Reseller Clickbait Podcast, it is the award-winning Reseller Clickbait Podcast. First ever recipient on the Flippy Awards of the second best reselling podcast, which I absolutely love. That I love the DOG mentality they have over there. It's like, well, heck yeah, it's our podcast. We're giving out the awards, so we're number one. Let's pick number two out there. So super, super fun. Excited to receive that honor, that prestigious award amongst all the great company that's out there in the podcast space. And so very cool. Kim T, good morning. Kim T, good afternoon, I guess it is. If you ain't first, you're last. Well, come on, Chris. What kind of advice is that, you could be second, you could be third, hell, you could even be fourth. Fourth, I go put up the right number of fingers. Is we're totally delusional over there. Delusions of grandeur. I love it. But thank you for the acknowledgement um of what we're doing over there. It's we have fun. We're Corey and I have been discussing directions of where we want to go with the podcast. If we want to go with the podcast has been a discussion, and um more reseller stuff. We are in the reseller space. Um so we've been talking about that. Um yes, if you're not the lead horse, the view never changes. That is right, Kim T. Well, we're second best, so we're just we're staring at the ass end of Amy and Mo over there at the not a bad view. Not a bad view. Um but so hopefully, yeah, everybody's having a since I was last on, no more Santa beard. No more Santa beard. Kim T, I have it right here for you. 2024 Santa beard in a bag. In a bag on the shelf over there. But yeah, I got some growth in, getting back to normal. I hate back to normal though. I love the Christmas holiday season. I love the seasonal Santa. Although I keep my Santa heart all year. That look, it is pretty shocking. My eyebrows are coming back in pretty good. Usually it takes till about February or so, but they're still in this camera. They look darker than what they are. Lots of white still in there. Um, so, uh, so what else? Oh, so let's get to this review. Let's get to this mac and cheese review. I don't know if my friend, one of the people in the background there, I don't know if Bill in a box in the garage is watching out there, but I had got a Christmas gift. It was very cool to go to the PO box and open it up and see that I had a package there, and came from Bill, who actually this came from him last year. Mac and cheese ornament. But this year I got some different mac and cheeses in in the box. Got some spirals, mac and cheese spirals, some mac and cheese Mario. Oh, and this one is mac and cheese. This is Kraft 3 cheese. I don't know, what would the 3 cheeses be? What would the 3 cheeses be in macaroni and 3 cheese? It would probably cheddar cheese and string cheese. I don't know. I don't know what else kind of cheeses would they put in there. Probably not any of them froofy cheeses. Probably like a Swiss cheese or like a Colby or something. I don't know what the cheeses are that they put in a 3 cheese. I did, because it doesn't say on the box. Anyway, but I also got it was in the box here. I also got a mac and cheese bowl to eat out of, and it's got a plastic lid on there, and so I got my own cool, festive, fun macaroni and cheese bowl. But what we are reviewing today is well, I'll show, because I'll bring up the graphic, because I made a presentation for it. There was also some candy, some Smarties candy canes, and some sweet tarts in my box from Bill. So thank you, Bill. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to of course, reached out with Bill and talked to goat cheese, maybe goat cheese. I don't know if I've ever had goat cheese. You should put pepper jack cheese in it. I love pepper jack cheese. Maybe it has, maybe the three cheeses are like cheddar cheese, Swiss cheese, and pepper jack cheese. That would be good. I don't know. But I guess without further ado, I will call this up. Let me get this from the beginning over here. Let me present my screen. And we will get this thing going. Mac and cheese. Side by side per comparison. As presented by Ken SSK Promo. And we are going Kraft mac and cheese, of course. Taking on Rice-A-Roni brand. It's a San Francisco treat, right? It's a San Francisco treat. Creamy cheddar pasta with flavored sauce. So the Rice-A-Roni mac and cheese, or Mac-A-Roni, get it? San Francisco treat. So I ate this last night for dinner. I had it last night for dinner, and so we will see how it stacks up. Do we have a new champion? Maybe so. So I judged these on the price, preparation, characteristics, and the overall taste. What is up, Joe? I'd flip that, hanging out. Hey, everyone. Good to see you, Joe. Hopefully you're having a good day. And normally I put one of the categories is nutrition, but come on, you're eating mac and cheese. You're not, it's not like you're having a salad. Not like you're eating kale and carrots. It's macaroni and cheese. So neither of them. I might cover a couple nutritious. Didn't want to miss the macaroni and cheese taste test. Well, we're gonna find out. Can Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat macaroni, beat out the Kraft macaroni and cheese? So here we go. So one of the first things that I do is the price. Now this one came as a gift to me from in a box in the garage. Speaking of gifts, I also got some mac and cheese gummies. Mac and cheese gummies from Joe. I'd flip that. Joe and Nicole over there. I'd flip that. Mac and cheese gummies. I love it. As Jill was literally eating kale and carrots. Of course you are. Of course you would be. So price comparison of mac and cheese, macaroni, and Kraft is, as soon as I figure out. Okay, so if I were to go buy this at Walmart today, it was $1. It's $1 for a box of this. It's a 5.9 ounce box, which makes it 0.169 cents per ounce, or whatever you would say. Compared to Kraft mac and cheese at $1.24, this is a 7.25 ounce box though, so a little bit bigger on the serving sizes. This is a 2.5 ounce serving size compared to a 2.3. So the mac and cheese at now, I just took the price of it before I've broken this down between, okay, you got to add butter, you got to add milk, you got to add other stuff to it. And what does that total cost make it? I just took the box cost, $1 for Rice-A-Roni, $1.24, which when you work that all out at 0.169 to 0.171, so 0.02 cents, less than half a cent is the difference. But math is math, right? I mean, the numbers are the numbers. What are you going to do? So we are giving the price category to the macaroni Rice-A-Roni macaroni. Preparation is always a big thing, because I have reviewed some of these before where, like, say, a Velveeta, where you got that pouch of cheese. This was pretty much the same configuration as Kraft macaroni and cheese, where you had the pouch of the powdered cheese. You know, cook your macaroni, boil it, and then put all your butter and your milk and your cheese packet, stir it all up. There you go. And of course, I've talked before, I add extra milk. I like mine to be almost soupy, not like really soupy, but I like it. I like a lot of yummy cheese broth. I don't know. Is that what that makes? Cheese broth? Um, I don't like it like all sticky. I like I don't want to eat my mac and cheese with a fork. I want to eat it with a spoon. Where are you guys at on that? Do you like yours dry, with less milk, or do you like more milk and have it be kind of soupy and creamy? So as far as preparation was concerned, um, just a standard mac and cheese prep on the macaroni, and standard mac and cheese prep on the Kraft. Um, Jill likes hers dry, of course she does. And cheese gravy. Yes, that's probably why Jill doesn't like it like I do. She hates gravy. So we are giving that. That's a tie. The preparation was the same. Put it in the pan, boil the mac, same amount of butter, same amount of milk, same amount of, cheese, powdery cheese, drier, thick cheese, says Kim T. So then I went again. I took out the nutrition. If you did the nutrition, now also they have serving size. Out of this box, 0.25 servings per container, and this one is about 3 servings. So, what a whole box is 1 serving size. If I'm making macaroni and cheese, I'm not like eating a little bit and putting the rest away. I'm eating this whole box, whichever one. So, 240 calories, 250 calories. But if you were to, what does that say? Per 1 ounce. I don't know. They're about the same in calories. Again, if you're eating macaroni and cheese as a staple part of your diet, you're probably not really worried about the calories of something. So I went to the characteristics. And if I look at the macaroni Rice-A-Roni, here's what I will tell you about it. Number one, the pasta itself seemed to be smaller. Now, maybe that's where the difference in the weight, the 5.9 ounce to the 7.25 ounce, maybe that's where that came in, is having a different, or it just, the pasta just seemed to be a little bit smaller than the macaroni and cheese or the Kraft. Also, the smaller box size, and that was kind of alluded to that. Maybe the 5.9 ounce to the 7.25 had to do with just a little bit smaller pasta in there. Now, here's another thing. This might seem kooky, but Yeah, I'm a kooky guy. Well, I'm here on the internet reviewing macaroni and cheese. What do you want out of me? Um, okay. You ever notice like Kraft mac and cheese? When you go to open a Kraft mac and cheese, it has like in the end of the box this little like perforated thing where you stick your thumb in there and then you can rip the top of it off. No thumb hole. They get now. Come on now. I can see maybe that's where the extra 24 cents comes from in the macaroni and cheese. Maybe it's not that there's more in here. Maybe it's just that they spent more on the box to put that little thumb hole thing in there. Um, I'm sure that costs some money in the dies for the box, but so I just had to tear the top of this one off. So, I missed the thumb hole. I missed the thumb hole. And then also in the cheesy the little cheese pouch, what am I saying? The pouch of powdered cheese. On the Kraft mac and cheese, I'm able to take that and just rip the top off, pour it in the pot, stir it up. This one, the Rice-A-Roni had like the package was like I couldn't tear it. I couldn't tear it open. Um, what? I'm not. I'm giving a fair review of what I noticed, what the differences are. I'm not looking for flaws. Um, but so that I had to actually cut open, like get the scissors out of the out of the cabinet there and cut the cheese pack open because I couldn't rip it. Now, maybe that's good because it's going to keep the freshness in. Maybe that pack being so like difficult to open, maybe it's a higher quality. Maybe they're spending their money on impenetrable cheese packets where Kraft is just like, tear the stuff open. So that could be a option of the differences there. Um, what else? Okay, so that was smaller pasta size, smaller box size, no thumb cut, no thumb hole. Come on now, San Francisco treat. Cut open I had to cut open cheese pack. So for the characteristics in the Kraft, wait a minute, wrong screen. It filled my belly and feeds my soul. Just like the back of the box says, there's no false advertising here, folks. Warm, cheesy macaroni fills your belly and feeds your soul. I think it's that extra like ounce in that. What is it? 5.9 to 7.25. So that's, like an ounce and a quarter. That's filling me up. That's filling me up when I'm eating that. So I'm going to say through character. Oh, wait. Okay. Here was another characteristic that I didn't write down. So I got this cool macaroni and cheese bowl, right? From Bill as well. I did not eat my mac and cheese out of this bowl because I will kind of going for. I have one bowl. I have one bowl that I eat everything out of. It's almost like a plastic like measuring bowl. I should have brought it in here. But one of the things that I judge on too is, does the mac and cheese stain my bowl? Because it's like a white plastic bowl. Uh Ken has it in his mind. No, this is fair, straight up and up. Uh Comparison here. No no bias whatsoever. On I'm just telling you what I see, folks. Now, did it stain my bowl? Now, there's another person that's here in the chat uh who shall remain nameless, but they had suggested a mac and cheese at one point in time, and It took months to get my bowl clean. That cheesy sauce stuff just totally stained my white bowl. Um, the rice-a-roni macaroni, I ate it out of my other bowl and not out of my fun bowl that I just got because I wanted to see if it would stain the bowl. And it did not. It did not. No, well, even the Kraft does like a little bit, but there wasn't any more. So they're not using all of the dyes and stuff in the rice-a-roni. So that's pretty good, right? They don't have all of the yellow dyes and stuff in there. So that was pretty good. But so overall, I am giving characteristically wise because it fills my belly and feeds my soul. Um, and you know that that thumb cut, that thumb hole, the thumb hole is it's a game changer. It's a game changer for preparation. So so now we are down to we're tied. Price category for rice-a-roni was better. Preparation was the same for each of them. And I gave in the characteristics, I gave that to the Kraft mac and cheese. So now really in the end, after all the preparation, the price or whatever, if you have a really good mac and cheese, it doesn't matter what the price is. You're just gonna buy that and you're gonna eat that. Um so we're tied. So where are we at? Did Rice-A-Roni brand, the San Francisco treat? I mean, everybody knows that, San Francisco is known for their culinary um prowess, or their culinary. I don't know if they are. I don't know anything about San Francisco. They have a big bridge there. I know they have a big red bridge out in San Francisco. Um right? Isn't that where not where the Golden Gate Bridge is in San Francisco? I don't even know anything about I don't know. I'm just nuts. Anyway, so overall, in the taste category, although I did not dislike the rice-a-roni macaroni, I gave it a meh. It was all right. It was all right. I mean, if I were to come over to your house and that's what you were serving me, you know, I'd be disappointed that you didn't spend the extra 24 cents and get, another ounce of Kraft Yummy Goodness. Um, but I probably wouldn't say anything. I'd probably be like, this is pretty good. But overall, in the rice-a-roni macaroni, I'm going to go with meh. It was all right. It was something to eat for dinner. I didn't go away really hungry at the end. Um, and for the Kraft, the taste, it's just yummy goodness, folks. Come on. Now, it's Kraft. It's the cheesiest. They say it's the cheesiest for a reason because it is the cheesiest. So I am giving the taste category to Kraft mac and cheese, which makes the overall winner smile. It's the cheesiest, it says there on the graphic. Original flavor, Kraft macaroni and cheese is the winner of this challenge. Oh, hashtag rigged. We've got rigged. But shout out to my friend Bill in a box in the garage for sending me for sending me this. And then I might even review. Now, that might be interesting. Kraft on Kraft is a three cheese Kraft better than regular Kraft? Maybe I'll have a new favorite. So I'll probably do that in the upcoming weeks. One of the things I'm going to get started on, and I can't decide if I want to make it a video that I produce and put out on my channel or just do a review here, is now that we are into those cold days of winter, I'm gonna do a hot chocolate review. It's always rigged. Yeah. Hey, Chris, I'm as you know me, Chris. I'm upfront. I'm honest. I'm as honest as the day is long. I'm gonna let you know if I should happen to find a mac and cheese that is better than Kraft, I will truly, truly report on it. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it exists. So, um, but hot chocolate reviews. Because I follow, a lot of people on Whatnot, and I go to their shows, and I get uh Starbucks gift cards. I keep winning Starbucks gift cards. Well, I don't even enter the Starbucks ones anymore. Just because I don't really go to Starbucks. I'm not a coffee drinker. But as I was thinking, what am I going to do with these Starbucks gift cards? It's like, oh, I can get hot chocolate now that it's cold. The Starbucks is like right up the road from where I take my packages. Um, yeah, is that was that should I have read that, Chris? Like, Ken, make a video? Sheesh. Yeah, right. Or was it Ken, make a video? Uh, yes, I've thought about that, reuse them as giveaways. Okay, Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago is what's in the 3 cheese mac and cheese. Oh, so there's no cheddar cheese at all in there. Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago. Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe I should eat that tonight. Mac and cheese 2 days in a row. Heck yeah, I can do that. I also sometimes I like to cut up hot dogs and put them in my mac and cheese. Uh, but I didn't do that on this because I wanted the taste test. I didn't want because I just boil the hot dogs in with the macaroni, put them in like halfway through or later in the thing just to warm them up. And I didn't want to taint the results with hot dogs in there. I wanted it to be I want it to be fair. And so then what? Okay, so I thought I'm going to do a hot chocolate review. I did say taint. That's all right. It's just you and Chris and Kim watching anyway, so we'll be all right. Uh the hot chocolate review of Starbucks. I'm gonna try to do the national ones. Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, Tim Hortons. I think a lot of people have Tim Hortons. We have a new coffee place that just opened up like a couple of weeks ago. Man, it is packed. The cars line around the building constantly. It's called Seven Brew Coffee. I don't know if anybody has a Seven Brew in their area. What's up, Glenn? Swamp Picker is here. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Hopefully you are having good um a good new year. Hopefully your Christmas was good and hopefully your new year has started out. We have Cece's. Is that like a national coffee chain? But Seven Brew is in several states. They're just new to us. Um, Seen them in Arkansas and Community Coffee. Community Coffee. We don't have a Community Coffee around here, but I figure I can go there and I can get hot chocolate at any of these places. And then I'll probably throw like a McDonald's in there because again, everybody has McDonald's. Get a hot chocolate from there, and I'm going to get like just a hot chocolate and kind of compare them between like I get like a medium hot chocolate every place and see, what size it is, how hot it is, how creamy it is, if it's watery. Just an overall taste test, value, um, and that sort of stuff. And so I can't decide. Like normally, I would probably get like marshmallow. Like sometimes I put whipped cream in hot chocolate. I don't think I'm going to get like whipped cream, but I would get marshmallow. But I think I'm just going to get a straight cup um of hot chocolate at each of the places and see how they compare. I was looking on the Starbucks site the other day. Here's another thing that I'm going to judge. Can I go up to the window through the drive-through or in the store or wherever it is and just say, I'd like to have a hot chocolate, please, like a medium hot chocolate. If you were to order one on Starbucks online, it's like this whole list of choices. Do you want whipped cream? Do you want it frothed? Do you want it medium hot? Do you want it super hot? How do you want it mixed up? What do you want in it? It's like the convenience of ordering is also, I don't want to sit there and listen to, maybe that's why these coffee places are always around the corner. Maybe it's not that the coffee's that great. Maybe it's because they just take so long to order. It's like there's too many options. I just want a hot chocolate, but we'll see. Um, yeah, Starbucks uses milk, others use water, and that's what I'm gonna look to find out. And which ones are better. Um, I know, right, Ray? I know, right? You missed the mac and cheese review, and I'll spoiler alert, Rice-A-Roni macaroni was bested by the best. This fed my belly, filled my belly, and fed my soul. Kraft macaroni and cheese was the winner. Good to see you, Ray. But I was talking about I'm going to be doing a review of hot chocolates, and I can't decide if I want to make it a video, like me pulling up to the place, seeing what comes over the speaker, what options there are, and then do a little bit of taste test. Yeah, I know you're surprised. You're surprised. Um, uh, and the thing that's cool is all of these places that I would try are like literally like right around the corner from my house. You got about a block away from where I take my mail. You've got Dunkin', and then right across the street is Tim Hortons. Just down the street a little bit is this new Seven Brew. Ray, do you have Seven Brew coffee places around Nashville? Seven Brew, then you come out and you get to McDonald's, and then Starbucks is right beyond that. So I'd say within 1 mile, you've got all of these places. It's probably not even a mile. I should measure that today when I'm out and about. Um, yes, the meetup, the Nashville meetup in April 27th, 25th through the 27th of April this year. Nashville Reseller Meetup is going to be cool. I am super excited about that. I'm gonna throw this up there again tonight, 8 p.m. Reseller Clickbait podcast. We are doing the last of our holiday live tour, and we have Brian and Tracy from Jack's Treasures. There's a link right there. Chris, are you coming to Nashville? Yes, Glenn, that would be cool if you would be there. I think you had plans last year, didn't? I think something happened like right at the last minute. That you were unable to come. Yes, and the Flip You Yetis. Go over and watch Ray Nashville Flippers channel. Go sub to Ray. Watch the Flip You Yetis. Chris Cajun Reseller is a shutdown corner on the left side. Just they're not throwing it this. And Brendan Big Time Flips on the other side. Nicole is here. What is up, Nicole? No Duncan's there. Um, was it? Were you just this morning, Ray, doing the Nashville meetup on Whatnot? Um, uh, not good at football or fantasy football. It is going to be wild at the Nashville meetup. Um, Doubtful, Jill, but we'll see. Oh, come on, man. Come on. What is up, Raz? I went for a coconut chai latte. Um, yes, that's right. I remember it was I want to say I remember it was something with your mother that you were ready to go, and the day before she broke her arm. So, yes, make those plans, get those hotel rooms booked. Um it's I wish it were today. I wish it were, well, not today cuz it's a little snowy and it's still cold. We want to get to yard sale season. That's what I was going to say. We want to get to yard sale season. Uh Taco Joe show like 20 minutes ago. Homeschool Mama's channel. Yes. I love Lauren and Joe. Josiah. They're just such good people, and they are coming. I love to see all of the Whatnot folks that are going to be coming to the meetup. Um, that's a whole different community, a whole new um uh my boots were delivered yesterday. Ooh, Nicole got new boots for the meetup. I'm probably gonna have the same tennis shoes on that I have on right now. They won't be worn out in the next few months. Um yeah, Lauren and Brian in the same room. That's yeah, it's just, I mean, it's the talk. It seems like it's going to be an absolute blowout. Like everybody's coming. At least right now everybody says that they're coming. Um and yeah, and meeting everybody in person is always I can't say that I've met somebody at any sort of a meetup that I was like, meh, I could give or take that person. Everybody is either true to what they are, when you see them, and it just it's fun. Um, you got to bring the sparkly shoes. Chris can't say why. Probably not on air because someone watching can't hear. Uh only when I met me. I didn't want to say it out loud, Chris, but since you brought it up, Chris is meh, meh. If you have an opportunity, uh and you got something better to do that day, maybe it's laundry day, or something like that. No, I love Chris. I every chance I get to meet and hang out with Chris is a good day. Um yes, he is. He is for sure. Um what else? What else? Okay. Um, I lost my train of thought. Did you see me just like blank out for a second there? I don't know what that was. I don't know what I'm talking about. Um, but yeah, I think that's going to be one of the highlights of the year. It's the thing I'm looking forward to right now. Um, it depends on the giveaways. On the lower viewed channels, there's a great chance to win. The ones I don't win, I go 4 shows and never return. Are you talking about like giveaways on Whatnot? Yeah, if there's less people in there, definitely gonna have a better chance. I don't enter a lot of the giveaways anymore. I always try to if I'm not going to buy something or I don't see anything, a lot of times I'm just in people's shows to help support. Um, and I don't want them to have to ship me something if I'm not buying something. If I do win a giveaway, if it's something I get into, then I always try to buy something as well. What is up, Chad? The quirky picker Chad is here. Good to see you, my friend. Hopefully your new year, your 2025 is starting off pretty good. Or not pretty good. Hopefully it's starting off stellar. And sales are up and views are up on your channels. Um, we're just, getting kicked off here. First show of 2025 here on Ken versus 10 for me. And then tonight we will have the Reseller Clickbait podcast, the last of the 2024-2025 holiday live tour shows. What is up? Angie Perfectly Blessed is here. Good to see you. On Whatnot, yeah. It's Angie, have you been did I think you kind of taking a break from Whatnot for a while, last I remember. Um but we're yeah, 2025 doing the Reseller Clickbait podcast, going to talk a little bit about goals, goals that were met from 2024, or no, it would have been 2023. Things that we wanted to accomplish in 2024 that we had mentioned in 2023. We will see if those that I did accomplish, those that I didn't, new things that came up, and also kind of set a little bit of groundwork for some goals for the upcoming year, so we can see, just something to stick to, something to strive for in so when we get to what it'll be 2026. Wow, that's crazy. If we're still around then, we will see if we can meet up with some of those. I did, spoiler alert, I did meet some of my goals and I failed it. Nah, I wouldn't say failed. I didn't reach some of my, well, no, I failed. I failed at some of the goals, all self-inflicted, but we're going to talk about that tonight with Corey from Grams and Pops, and we got Brian and Tracy from Jack's Treasures. So if I get an actual opportunity to talk in between Brian, Corey's just looking to go on autopilot on this one. He just is going to sit back and watch. And of course Tracy will be there. She'll just be trying to, calm Brian down. Brian's been sending me stuff. It's like, hey, Brian, you don't have to make up the whole show. We got the handle. You're the guest. You can just come on, answer the questions, do some fun stuff. No, I'm not digging on Brian. I love Brian and Tracy. We talk on the phone all the time, like for hours. I know when I talk to Brian, it's just like, here's a good hour or two on the phone, but it's always fun. We're always just laughing and carrying on, and we talk some strategies and whatnot stuff, and just we have fun. Yeah. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror, 'cause I get better looking each day. To know me is, I know that song, Mac Davis. It's hard to be humble. I had plans this morning of being able to, of getting up. I do have some, just a few eBay orders to pack and get out. And my plan was to have them done before I started the show, like packaged and delivered. And I got to working on stuff. Well, I got to working on that beautiful mac and cheese presentation that I put up there on whatever it was. Let me do this again. Yeah, I was working on this, my PowerPoint presentation for the winner of the. Oh wait, I didn't even share it. I guess you gotta share it to get people to see it. There we go. That's where we were at. I don't know. I'm just um I look so short. Everybody said I look pale. I think a lot of that, well, my eyebrows are starting to come back, that I look pale, that I look a lot skinnier. When you had that big beard on my face the whole time. I actually have like a long neck and a little tiny head. For being a tall kind of big guy, I have a tiny head. And how's come? Why is it that everybody else like loses weight? Somebody else like lose some, because I have lost like a little bit of weight and stuff. One would think over the Christmas season, all the cookies and the pies and the cakes and the yummy goodness. Um, Everybody else is like, somebody loses like, oh, you look great, you're losing weight. How's come everybody's like, are you sick? Why are you losing weight? It's like, no, I'm not sick. Just I don't know, but yeah, people keep telling me since I shaved it off that my face looks thin, and um so, but anyway, I got packages to do. I got to run errands today and then get back and do some more show prep for the holiday live tour show over on the. Yeah, there's another link right there I'll drop in. Well, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. Should be a great show. And yeah, lost 40 pounds and constantly ask if I'm sick. Um, what else? Anything else? Anything else anybody needs to know from me on the first show of 2025? Um, we should be back next week. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next week, but um, I'm going to start this week because it's going to be cold. I think the low tonight is like 4 degrees. High tomorrow's just in the low 20s. This is ridiculous. Um, but I might start maybe even when I'm out today, because I got to be in all of those areas where the hot chocolates are. Maybe I'll get one today. Um, See what I think. But other than that, I think I am done with this episode. Everybody have a great day. Again, hopefully your 2025 has kicked off well for you. If not, hey, do something about it. Do something about it. Don't just sit back and go, woe is me. Make a change. Make something different. Make something happen for your year. Um, and go a whole new direction if you need to. Whatever. Just be happy. Be happy, have fun. And I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. And that's it. We're done. We're out of here. Enjoy the afternoon, and we'll see you all tonight. See you all tonight at the Reseller Clickbait Podcast. Enjoy your day.